Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. There's a temporary phone number for La Crosse County Crisis Services. The temporary number is 608-785-6030. The county's regular crisis line is down because of a phone outage linked to its carrier. Officials expect service to be restored by Monday, December 22nd. Anyone in need can also call or text the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Teachers in Onalaska are stepping up to help local families have a happier holiday season. The Onalaska Education Association held its annual food basket distribution today for families in the school district of Onalaska. Volunteers spent the morning sorting, bagging, and loading up holiday food baskets. Organizers say the annual effort is about more than food. It's about supporting students and families when they need it the most.
I think it just shows our families that we are really in tune with the things that they might need to feel supported. We know that the holidays can be a difficult time for a lot of people. We just want them to know that they are supported even when the kids are not in school.
Every item was purchased or donated by Onalaska staff and community partners, enough to pack and deliver more than 120 baskets this year. Families came together today to celebrate the holidays with a community Christmas event hosted by the Coon Valley Historical Society. Families enjoyed carriage rides, face painting, storytelling, and Christmas carols, all leading up to a visit from Santa.
The kids are all dressed up and happy. We've got Santa here, we've got elves here, we've got some of the students from the high school that are helping with the crafts. And then, of course, you know, cookies and hot cocoa. You can't go wrong with that.
Organizers also raffled off a Christmas tree with chances given in return for monetary or non-perishable food donations to support local families. Competitive log rollers and beginners gathered at the La Crosse YMCA today for the 6th annual Jingle Bell Roll. The event wrapped up the Coulee Region log rolling year with competition, beginner lessons, and a silent auction to support local youth athletes. More than 50 athletes showed off their skills, and first-timers gained help from experienced coaches.
We have a couple of kids who are trying it for the very first time today. Log rolling is a super fun and safe sport, so we're excited to welcome kids for the first time, and we also have kids who have been rolling for 10-15 years joining us to compete at the high school level today.
Families bid on holiday baskets during a silent auction on the pool deck, raising money for equipment and events. La Crosse's own rising star Andre Previn-Peck took the stage tonight with the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra for the Holiday Glories concert. The Logan High School junior and former Rising Stars winner performed piano solos at this evening's concert. The evening included many holiday favorites performed by the orchestra and guest performers.
Just glorious. What a beautiful way to start the holidays. And a lot of people do. We have a packed house. This is a person that we are all going to say, we saw him when. So we're very excited to have him on stage.
The Holiday Glories concert has become a holiday tradition for many La Crosse area locals, bringing together hundreds each holiday season. Jeeps rolled through La Crosse tonight for the 24th annual Jeep Food Ride, collecting thousands of non-perishable items to help local food pantries. Each Jeep driver brought at least 2 full grocery bags of food, aiming for a total of 6,000 items this year. Organizers say the event helps stock shelves for families struggling during the holidays.
I think it brings the Jeep community together for a good cause during a time of the year when there's really not a lot of things to do off-roading. It helps the community. We get together, get to meet other Jeepers, and use our Jeeps to do something that's good for everybody in the community.
Volunteers and sponsors also stepped up with monetary gifts, aiming to boost the impact even further.
Well, we definitely have the wind this afternoon, and this evening has begun to die off, and that's the good news. Unfortunately, it's going to get much colder this evening, too. Right now, we have temperatures already in the single digits. Eau Claire, teens at both La Crosse, Winona. That wind has started to come down, but still, it's a little brisk out there, 10 to 15. So overnight lows tonight could get sub-zero and further north. The good news is the wind will be light and variable as we go towards the morning hours, so not much in the way of a wind chill, but definitely cold to start off the day. You can see temperatures getting back up to 22. The good news on Sunday, plenty of sunshine. sunshine. The winds are fairly light too, so all in all, not a bad day. Even starting off Eau Claire, it's going to be around 0 to 1 and then getting up to about 16. Notice the wind turning around to the south, but all in all, much less wind. Now the big story is we do have a system well off picture. It's going to ride along that front you can see on the map right there. That's going to bring our next chance of precipitation going forward. But beyond that, we got a mild stretch of weather and a lot of clouds that'll go all the way through Christmas Day, so we'll break all that down a bit later in the broadcast.
I like to hear plenty of sunshine. That sounds great.
It's going to be plenty of tomorrow. Then enjoy it because there's a lot of clouds coming up for next week.
All right, thank you, Greg. Today, the Justice Department released additional documents in the Jeffrey Epstein case. Thousands came out yesterday. That was the deadline from Congress. Now, what's missing from these documents is causing controversy. CBS' Ali Bauman has been piecing it all together tonight.
Among the newly released Jeffrey Epstein documents, handwritten notes from grand jury testimony, flight logs, and message pads. The thousands of records released since Friday are largely redacted, over 500 pages fully blacked out.
We need to have oversight hearings. We will send letters demanding more transparency.
The Justice Department did not meet Friday's deadline to release all files from its investigations into the late convicted sex offender, as required by law, saying the delay is in part to ensure victims' information is protected. Republican Congressman Thomas Massie, who co-sponsored the legislation, posted on social media the Justice Department's release, quote, grossly fails to comply with both the spirit and the letter of the law.
They're not required to release a list of what they're not releasing, and that's where the problems arise.
Marina Lacerda is an Epstein survivor.
Who are we trying to protect? Are we protecting the survivors, or are we protecting these elite men that need to be put out there?
This photo of a missed call message from Donald Trump was also made public Saturday, but otherwise the president's name is noticeably absent from the government's releases. Several images of former President Bill Clinton are included. He has denied any wrongdoing and through a spokesperson said of the White House, quote, this is about shielding themselves from what comes next or from what they'll try and hide forever.
And CBS News has confirmed at least 15 files, including a photo of President Trump, have disappeared from the Justice Department's webpage for Epstein documents without explanation. Ali Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Today, U.S. officials confirmed a seizure of a Venezuelan oil tanker. The Coast Guard led the operation, which took place in international waters. It's the second U.S. seizure of a Venezuelan oil vessel this month. On Tuesday, the president announced a blockade on sanctioned oil vessels in an effort to put pressure on President Nicolas Maduro's regime. The administration has accused his government of facilitating drug trafficking into the U.S. Also this weekend, the U.S. military hit more than 70 targets in a retaliatory assault against ISIS in Syria.
I ordered a massive strike on the terrorists that killed our 3 great patriots last week. 2 soldiers, 1 interpreter, all great people, and it was very successful.
A statement from CENTCOM says Operation Hawkeye Strike targeted known ISIS infrastructure and weapon sites. Last week, officials say a lone ISIS gunman killed 2 U.S. soldiers and a civilian interpreter who were part of a joint operation with Syrian forces. Still to come, need some extra help finishing those last sets in the gym? A new study has shown some interesting advice to help you push through. Coming up right after the break.
Get Progressive Rug savings right now at all Homeworld rugs. The more you buy, the more you save on your total rug purchase of $199 or more. Get up to $500 off sale prices. Every style is on sale now at up to 50% off regular prices. The Progressive Rug Sale, now at Homeworld Rugs.
Hi, Mike from Sugarloaf Automotive in Winona. When you're bringing your car in for service, this is our parts department, one of the busiest places in our store. They carry parts for everything and anything. If they don't have it, they can get it within minutes. So you need your car fixed, we got your back. Sugarloaf Automotive has, we think, the best service department and parts department in the tri-state area. We're very proud of it. So I'll see you on the sunny side of 61 Sugarloaf Automotive, Winona.
A snowstorm on the radar means it's time for a trip to Blaine's Farm and Fleet to stock or restock your supply of snowy weather essentials. Save on ice melt, spreaders, snow shovels, even name brand snow throwers. Trusted brands of tires and automotive batteries, scrapers, emergency kits, and more. Plus, we've got you covered from head to toe with great deals on boots, coats, hats, and gloves. Find value on the products you need to gear up your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
'Tis the best time to shop Christmas at Home Seasonal Concepts. Now enjoy 60% off the festive selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your enchanting holiday decor needs. Embrace the magic of the season. Shop holiday at Home Seasonal Concepts, inside all home furniture showrooms.
There's a recall of more than 80,000 bags of frozen raw shrimp distributed by a company out of Bellevue, Washington. The FDA said the shrimp may be contaminated with the radioactive isotope cesium-137. Cesium exposure carries an elevated risk of cancer. The raw shrimp is imported from Indonesia and may have been prepared, packed, or held in unsanitary conditions. The product is sold under the brands Market 32 and Waterfront Bistro. Anyone who bought the shrimp should throw it out or return it to the store for a refund. New data from the Labor Department shows inflation pressures easing as we close out the holiday season, but the jobs market weakening. Christine Lazar has your Eye on Consumer report.
The Labor Department released two major reports this week offering mixed signals about the U.S. economy. A multi-month jobs report showed employers added 64,000 jobs in November, beating expectations. But a partial look at October, delayed by the government shutdown, showed a loss of 105,000 jobs, driven largely by federal workers who accepted buyouts. Economists said the biggest concern is the unemployment rate, which rose to 4.6%, the highest since 2021. We also got new inflation data, and it was more welcome news for consumers. Prices rose at a 2.7% pace last month compared to last year, lower than the expected 3% level, and the lowest annual reading since March of 2021, showing price increases are cooling as we close out the holiday season. This, as the latest CBS News poll on the economy shows that many Americans believe their income is not keeping up with inflation. And Instacart has reached a $60 million settlement with the FTC over a lawsuit alleging deceptive marketing and billing practices. The agency accused the grocery provider of misleading customers about free delivery services. Those impacted will be refunded, though Instacart denies any wrongdoing and says the agreement allows the company to, quote, move forward and remain focused on delivering value. And that's your Eye on Consumer report. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And the top stories in the medical field this week. Most parents are confused about new guidelines to help kids overcome peanut allergies. A Children's Hospital of Chicago study found some parents are aware that giving their baby food with peanuts trains their immune system and reduces peanut allergies by 80%, but there's confusion over how to give babies peanuts safely. The study's authors say parents need more guidance and support from pediatricians. Nicotine is bad for your heart and circulatory system no matter how you consume it. Research published in the European Heart Journal found whether nicotine is vaped, smoked, or from a pouch, it's toxic to the heart and blood vessels. The information comes at a time when more young people are trying nicotine, fueled by the popularity of e-cigarettes. And if you're having trouble finishing that last set at the gym, maybe you should try letting some swear words fly. A study in the UK found people performed better in physical challenges, including exercises like push-ups, when they used swear words to release frustration. Researchers speculate cursing can help people overcome their inhibitions and push themselves harder. Coming up, the Powerball jackpot still on the rise. How much you could take home if you match the numbers.
And the good news is we do have quiet conditions, some sunshine, and some lighter winds for Sunday, so get out and enjoy it, because we have a lot of cloud cover but mild temperatures for the upcoming Christmas week. We'll break it all down coming up on your First Warn weather update after the break.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Get Grandma's home-style meatloaf with mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn for $18.99, as well as mixers for $4.50. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew Final Days.
Initiate Final Days protocol.
And just announced Final Days bonus cash. That's 1,000 bonus cash back, and that's on top of other offers.
Hurry! Built Ford tough trucks are moving fast. Ford SUV is almost gone.
Built Wild Bronco family, adventure is selling quick.
Now lease a new Ford Bronco Sport for $259 per month for 36 months. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org. or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colvey's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColveys.com or pick them up at Sue Colvey's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Get Grandma's home-style meatloaf with mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn for $18.99, as well as mixers for $4.50. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona. Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The Powerball's jackpot is approaching its highest of the year. No winner yet again on Wednesday. That means the estimated pot for the next drawing is estimated to hit $1.5 billion. No matter how big the pot gets, the odds of winning stay the same, a staggering 1 out of 292 million. You can check the Powerball's website for results on tonight's drawing. Now, we are feeling pretty lucky ourselves here at home with some warm temperatures coming up. We'll hand it over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart for your full forecast.
Yeah, definitely feeling lucky to have some sunshine. Fortunately, I didn't win the Powerball tonight, so I'm not that lucky with my numbers, but we are going to have some sunshine, and the good thing about Sunday is the winds are going to be lighter. It's going to be a cold start, and we do have some sub-zero wind chills overnight. The good news is once we get to the morning, the winds are pretty much light and variable, so the temperature and apparent temperature are pretty much the same thing. Now, as I mentioned, plenty of sunshine out there. Temperatures below average, but overall not too bad for this time of year. We do have wintry mix coming back Sunday night into early Monday morning as a warm front kind of lifts north, and that's going to be the start of a mild stretch of weather and a lot of cloud cover too, going all the way through Christmas. So break it down overnight. Once again, we're going to skip all the way to about 2 p.m. tomorrow. Overall, still plenty of sunshine. The temperatures 20s to the teens, and you see that wind out of the south. So our high temperatures will be in the late afternoon. There's a possibility to see some of these temperatures kind of dip back down a little bit, especially further east to go a few degrees from the high, but then everyone's going to start rising here overnight. So there's your cloud cover increasing, winds out of the south. There's your little bit of line that's developing right ahead of the front. We have some blue, even some pink. It's going to be a line of light snow and wintry mix. It's going to lift north across the area. Some point after about 2 a.m. to maybe 7 a.m. there's some light snow, and most of this will probably be north of I-90. It's not depicting some of this wintry mix, but there's a possibility. Once we get to the morning commute, most of this is going to lift north and east of it. So the morning commute overall might deal with a little precipitation, but I think a lot of it will be exiting. The other thing you notice, look at the temperatures, already near freezing or approaching freezing. So it's going to rise, so you wake up. This will help road conditions a lot too, given that we're going to be that. Now there's a little bit of precipitation you see going on, but we will have a little bit of clearing going in the afternoon. Now the probability of getting a little bit of ice, there's a possibility right here in the area. You can see it stretches along that front. So something to keep in mind of, we might see a little freezing drizzle, even some sleet. But once again, the good news is the temperatures are rising, so I don't think we'll see enough to really impact roads too much, but we'll keep an eye on that. As I mentioned, temperatures, there's Sunday's temperatures in the evening. By the time we get to midnight, we're already over 25, potentially even 30, and then towards the mornings I mentioned, we're going to have 30-degree plus temperatures too, so that's going to help, but it's definitely going to be a rise in temperatures overnight. We've seen this before. Monday's highs in the afternoon, we will have a little bit of sun, so getting up to the mid-upper 40s, mid-upper 30s. There might be a few areas that do get 40. You will see some breaks in the clouds, but overall a lot more clouds than there will be sunshine. Now next week the pattern continues. All the Arctic air is well to the north. You can see all that purple, blue, well to the north. We are still under more of the mild conditions, and for the most part we're going to stay that way, although the jet stream's right to our north, so there's a possibility to see a lot of cloud cover, and then we do see a dip coming right there after Christmas. I think we will cool down a little bit, but overall don't expect really drop in temperatures after Sunday. I do think we will cool down. So this pattern's going to see a lot of mild conditions, but a lot of cloud cover too. That's one thing going in noticing. And you see as we go into Tuesday's temperatures here, we're going to start off fairly mild in the 20s. Tuesday we're going to climb back up into the 30s. There will be sun a little bit in the morning, some cloud cover, but all in all above freezing and above average. And as we look at the as we go to Christmas, as I mentioned, a lot of 30s and 40s. I thought we might see a few 50s out there, but the cloud cover really is going to be an impact. And I think if we don't hit the cloud cover, we could hit 50. But the trend has been kind of seeing more cloud cover, so I think that'll keep our temperatures more in the 30s to maybe the mid-40s on Christmas. Cloud cover lingers into Friday. We start seeing a slight drop back to temperatures towards maybe more seasonal conditions by Sunday. So we don't have any really big cold outbreaks coming, not with the way of much precipitation, minus Sunday night into Monday morning. And obviously, if you want a mild Christmas, we pretty much got that.
Well, you know it's winter when that 42 is looking pretty warm.
It's pretty good. Like I said, it's about 10 degrees above average.
All right, thank you, Greg. Coming up in sports, an update from Chicago as the Packers and Bears face off for a high-stakes matchup. Plus, two of the best basketball teams in the area go head-to-head as Aquinas hosts Onalaska. Kate has the highlights after the break.
At Doll Auto, we always put your family first. Every pre-owned vehicle has been inspected to a level of safety and reliability that we'd want for our own family. Plus, you have peace of mind with the area's best warranty. Compare prices at dollauto.com.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
Experience the thrill of gaming at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin. Whether you're a slots enthusiast or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Enjoy delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more memories and adventure to your visit at any one of our 6 locations. And coming soon to Beloit. More of our amazing gaming options, amenities, and outstanding service you can count on. Find your fun today at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin.
Not everyone calls me coach. The most important people call me dad. As a parent, I want to teach my kids the value of bringing their best minds and hearts to everything and everyone. As examples of what that means in action, I often point to the care teams at Amplify Health. These pros go all in service to the well-being of others. Their parents should be very proud.
At Doll Auto, we've had customers ask, why are your prices so low? The simple answer is, we price our pre-owned vehicles to sell. When you're shopping around, we want you asking, why are their prices so high? Doll Auto.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Just 2 weeks ago, the Packers took down the Bears to take first place in the NFC North. But now, things are a lot different. The Bears back into first place, and the Packers trying to hold on to the 7th seed in the NFC playoffs. This time, the game is in Chicago, and this time the Packers are without Micah Parsons. Now, this game is still going on, so I can't show the highlights. The Packers pretty much had this one put away. The Bears were down 7 with under 2 minutes to play, but the Bears got an onside kick recovery and went down the field and scored a touchdown. And in fact, I just got word that the Bears scored a touchdown to take the lead, or I can't remember the overtime rules, might be for the win as well. But the big storyline in this one, Jordan Love left the game in the second quarter with a concussion, so Malik Willis came into the game. Played pretty good. The Packers turned it over on downs inside the 10 and also lost a fumble inside the 5. If they would have scored a field goal on either of those drives, then this game would be a lot different. I'll have more on this game tomorrow. Well, after losing 4 straight games, the Minnesota Vikings are looking to continue their momentum as they'll be seeking their 3rd straight win tomorrow when they take on the New York Giants. J.J. McCarthy with 6 total touchdowns and 1 interception over the last 2 games. So we'll see if Minnesota's young QB can continue to improve. Kickoff set for noon on Fox. We are just a few weeks into the high school basketball season, but we had a big-time Saturday night clash between 2 of the best schools in the area. Division II's 2nd-ranked Onalaska up against Division III's 6th-ranked Aquinas for a huge MVC matchup. So let's go to Aquinas High School. It's always a battle when these 2 teams face off, and it was no different tonight. First half action. Onalaska passing the ball around. They find Tyler Cole in the corner. 3 ball is good. He'd have the team's first 9 points. Then Ian Cole getting involved off the screen, pulling up from deep and knocks it down. Hilltoppers up big, but the Blue Golds would fight back, and it starts with a defense. Finley Strum swats it away for a huge block. Then later, Aquinas in transition. Logan Becker with the spin move and drops it in. Aquinas makes it a game, but Tyler Cole was on a different level tonight. Scoop layup and drops it in for 2 of his 28 points in this one. Onalaska closes it out 77-68, the final. A few other high school scores on the day. The Holman Vikings improved to 4-3 on the season. They got the cross-state victory over Winona. In Division 5's 4th-ranked Kickapoo, still unbeaten on the season. They got a close win over Luther, 64-61. The D3 3rd-ranked UWL men picked up their 8th straight win to start the season yesterday, but today they're going up against D2's Augustana College, and the Eagles fall for the first time this year, 82-75. The UWL women were in the Wisconsin Dells as well, taking on a really good Lawrence team, and it's the Eagles coming out on top 46-39. That improves their record to 7-4 on the season. Jenna Welsh led the way for UWL with 10 points. NHL action, the Wild hosting the Edmonton Oilers. First period, Matt Boldy gets the steal on the breakaway and goes past the keeper and in. Wild up 1. Later in the same period, same score, Minnesota passing it around. Quinn Hughes over to Boldy, and he fired a rocket into the net. Wild take a 2-goal lead. Third period, now 3-2 Minnesota, but the Wild looking to add some more. Putting on the pressure, first shot is saved, but Tarasenko is right there for the putback. Wild take it 5-2 the final. They have now won 7 straight. A quick look at the college football playoff first-round matchups. Last night, Alabama picked up a win over Oklahoma. Today, Miami knocked off Texas A&M. Ole Miss took care of Tulane, and Oregon and James Madison still finishing up, but the Ducks up big there, and they will go on to take the win. So here's what our second-round matchups look like. Top-ranked Indiana will face Bama in the Rose Bowl. Miami and Ohio State will square off in the Cotton Bowl. Ole Miss, Georgia in the Sugar Bowl, and Texas Tech will face Oregon in the Orange Bowl. But maybe the craziest football game of the day, tied at 41 with under 60 seconds left, and UW River Falls throws a 70-yard touchdown pass. Ball game. The WIAC's best team is moving on to the Division III championship, where they will face North Central on January 4th. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
It's time to wrap up your holiday shopping for less at Blaine's Farm and Fleet with great last-minute gifts at even better prices for all the originals on your list. like assorted Duke Cannon bar soap, $4.99 each. Select candle and wax melt warmers, your choice, $14.99. Men's work and sport shirt jackets, $34.99 while supplies last. Plus, Blaine's gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers. Find the value you need to bring a little more joy to your world. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Meet Jim. He loves the holidays. If he could celebrate year-round, he would. While some parts of the holidays can be a bit of a challenge, Jim knows that getting great gifts is no problem because he can easily gift holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery for everyone on his list. With prices starting at $1 and retailers always close by, it's easy to spread joy all around this holiday season. Nice work, Jim.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Santa's famous sleigh and reindeer combo got a weekend off. Hundreds of motorcycle riding Santas paraded through the Bulgarian capital, counting down to Christmas, as well as bringing smiles to Christmas shoppers. The annual ride raises money for charitable causes like school supplies and treats for children in care. Organizers say they estimated 200 to 300 Santas were taking part this year. Now don't go too far. Greg will have a final look at your weather when we come back.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona. Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hi, Mike on the sunny side of 61, Sugarloaf Automotive. We're in the new Chrysler store that's not even open yet. We're just days from it, but I'm pretty excited. So if you're looking at buying a new Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Chrysler vehicle, anything like that, or a used vehicle, you need to get here. We're gonna do some stuff that's pretty wild. But get to the sunny side of 61, Sugarloaf Automotive in Winona.
I'm Jordan Rudolph, and I'm the owner of Unity Fitness. As our mission to serve and help have a positive influence on so many people, we can't thank you enough for having our back and helping us spread that mission forward into helping more people in the area.
Thank you so much for trusting us with your goals and for 10 years of support.
We view people as more than a before and after.
We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
To see if you're the right fit for us or if we're the right fit for you, head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months or save up to $4,500.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
All right, plenty of sunshine tomorrow from the upper teens to the low 30s, so quite a range across the area, but further south you go, less snow cover too helps with this. But overall, light winds, that's the good news. We do have some snow or wintry mix coming back in Sunday night into Monday, but the big thing next week is a lot of clouds and mild conditions, especially on Christmas. So
no snow for Christmas, but I mean, we'll have the snow on the ground.
I don't know. Some areas may not see much.
All right, thank you for joining us. We'll see you here tomorrow.